I'm 18 months postpartum and I'm getting a mommy makeover. Let's talk about it. Hey guys, welcome back to Life of Randy. I'm Randy. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My channel focuses on fitness and being a mom and traveling. So if this is something that you can relate to or that you would be interested in learning more about or just enjoying watching, please make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you are notified whenever I drop a new video. Okay, so I want to show you guys my body and explain to you what I'll be getting done. And I'm trying to do this as covered as possible so that this video doesn't get taken down. I'm getting a lift and implants, and the reason is because of breastfeeding. My breasts have now gone from being girlies to being grandmas, and it's very noticeable, and it's more mental than physical for my breast augmentation and lift. It's just at 33 years old, that's not what I imagine my body looking like. And I'm not getting like double D's or anything because I mean, I have such a small frame. I'm not looking to look like I got a breast augmentation. And I don't think that my husband would enjoy that very much, and neither would I. And now I would be creating back pain for myself. I am just trying to get to like a high B, mid C range. So that's what I'm looking forward to. And the reason I'm getting my breast augmentation and lift is because when I'm doing just like everyday things without a bra on, this is what it sounds like. Like, why? I would be going up and down the stairs and I'm just going like this. And I can literally feel it now, but like I'll go like this and they're just like on my chest. I don't want that. Like if I'm bending over doing things, I can literally feel them like swinging around. And I'm too young for all that. Like we're not doing that. Like this is cosmetic mostly, and then this is necessary repair because as you guys have seen, I've been working out for the past 2-3 years. Even in my last pregnancy, I was working out throughout it pretty much until like 6 months pregnant. And then I got too big and it was just getting too hard for me on my knees and on my back. So I ended up stopping, but I love working out. I work out 3 to 5 days a week. I love walking around. And something that has happened after my second pregnancy is that it's been very hard for me to do everyday things like sitting down at the dining table, driving, doing the dishes, cooking, and all that because of my severe diastasis recti. And pretty much that is when the abdominal muscles separate during pregnancy, and after pregnancy they don't go back together. And this is what happened to me, and this is what it looks like. It really hurts, like if I'm sitting down for too long, like upright. It's literally like my abs have, instead of being like, you can see, instead of being up here, are now like open so much that my abs have kind of like slid down. I have a 3.5, 4, and then 3 separation. This was estimated after I did physical therapy for months. And all year last year, I was working out with a trainer and I slimmed down except for my belly. Like, it's just, it's gotten to a point where like just doing everyday things have been so painful that I told my husband, I was like, you know what, this is it. I can't do it anymore. This needs to get fixed. Again, I love being active. I love going on hikes. Like, I love running. That's really bad. I don't love running. I love working out. And so I want to go full force in it without creating more injuries. And I can't really do that currently because of the state of my core. And the diastasis recti now gives me back pain because my lower back tries to compensate for what my core cannot do. And with abdominal repair comes a tummy tuck, because there's going to be all this extra skin once my muscles are put back where they should be. And that's the 4 surgeries. So implants, lift, abdominal repair, tummy tuck. It really isn't about what it's going to look like. It's really what it feels like currently. And the pain that comes with it is just so unbearable sometimes. Like, I can't be at the table with my family. Like, I have to eat on the couch. Like if I'm driving for a while, I get very anxious and stressed out because my back starts to hurt, and then it starts to feel numb. And I'm like, this isn't it. So that's pretty much why I'm getting these surgeries. But I'm gonna get dressed and we're going to talk some more. But I just wanted to show you guys what my belly looks like currently and what my body looks like currently. I'm dressed. All right, so now that I've given you guys the show and tell, I want to make this clear. I'm speaking of my experience and my experience only. I'm not telling anyone to get surgery. I'm not asking anyone for their opinion about my surgeries. I am solely sharing this, one, for future Randy, and to encourage myself and other people who might be in the same situation as me to know that they're not alone. So this is why I'm sharing this. I'm not asking for compliments or anything like that. I do want to talk about what I'm getting done in depth, just because I think that just calling it a mommy makeover kind of lessens the gravity of it all, or the seriousness of it all. It kind of makes it sound vain when really it is a full body reconstruction. A mommy makeover usually includes abdominal, breast, and overall body contour. And thankfully, I don't have to do the body contour of it all. I am merely just repairing what my body has gone through pregnancy. And if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments below. I will read and answer to the best of my ability. No, I am not a doctor or a physician, and you should consult your own personal physician and medical professionals. So I did go see a surgeon, and essentially what I wanted to see was before and afters and Black people. I also wanted to make sure that there were no bodies in the closet that we didn't know about, because sometimes online someone might look and sound perfect, but then you find out horrible things later on. I've asked around. This surgeon is well known in the area, and that brings me to my next point, is why I chose this particular surgeon, who I know for a fact is a lot more expensive than others, is because of the fact that the surgical center is literally less than 20 minutes from my house, and his office is also less than 20 minutes from my house. And if anything was to happen, we know where to go. I'm not going to be staying at a hotel. I literally have a whole team of family members that are ready for when the surgery is going to be happening, to take care of me postpartum, to take care of the kids, to take care of the house, my husband included, obviously. And so that's what made me go with this particular doctor. Like I said, I'm getting 4 different surgeries. I'm getting breast implants because I now have these dips in my breast tissues, and the skin is very thin. My nipples are literally below where they should be. So the surgery for my upper body is going to restore shape, add some volume, and overall firmness to my breast tissue now, because I do have some dips here and there, and the skin has been stretched out. So it's kind of just droopy, and we don't want that. Again, 33. Yeah. So I'm not getting tickle bitties. I'm just adding shape and volume, just a little bit of volume to like make it make sense, you know? Now, the main surgery that's going to take a lot more of the time of the whole surgery time is the abdominal reconstruction. And pretty much what's going to happen is the surgeon is going to go in on my bikini line and pretty much sew the abdominal muscles back together. And then he is going to tuck back down and cut the excess skin. I mean, make a new belly button. The diastasis recti has made life very, very hard for the past, I want to say, year. It's been a lot mentally, because I'm realizing that there are a lot of things that I'm unable to do that I was able to do pre-pregnancy or even pre-second pregnancy. Different pregnancies are different, and that includes my own. There's certain things that I was able to do after my first son. Yes, I had diastasis recti, but I was able to rectify it with working out and also physical therapy. This time around, didn't work. Diastasis recti is like an avalanche. Like once you have it, there's so many other things that can happen to you because of it, like difficulty carrying things, difficulty sitting, just because of that core weakness. We don't realize how much we use our core until we can't. That has gone from a physical thing to a mental thing, because I would try to do groceries, or I would try to work out, or I would try to lift my sons, and I couldn't. And I couldn't, like let's say if I'm laying in bed, I couldn't pick up my son to bring him in bed with me because of how weak my core has been. And that's actually also very dangerous, because then it can lead to a hernia, which takes me to my next risk. Because of the weakened abdominal muscles, I am more likely to get a hernia. I've had a few scares of me thinking that I had a hernia, but it wasn't. I did get it checked twice. It was literally just because, imagine your stomach being open like this and your intestines just like moving. I told my husband, I was like, I really need the surgery. And like he was kind of on the fence until the time that I literally showed him as literally as my food was like being digested pretty much. It was gnarly. And yes, I will include a clip, because this happens all the time. If I'm laying down and I'm digesting, I can literally see my intestines moving. Who wants that? Not me. But thankfully, no hernia, just a very wide abdominal separation. Something that I recently found out, which cleared it up so much for me, because I just thought that was me. I just thought that, like that's just my breathing. And it really wasn't. Breathing dysfunction is another symptom that can come from having diastasis recti. Because the diaphragm and the pelvic floor are connected, the separation can lead to shallow breathing and dysfunctional breathing. Another big thing that diastasis recti does is that it will change your digestion. And these are all the reasons why I'm getting these. Like, I'm not like stepping away from explaining why I'm getting the surgery. These are literally all the things that I've been dealing with that were caused by the diastasis recti that I have. Because I don't have abdominal support, then my digestion is a lot slower. My stomach and my intestines are working a lot harder, because they literally have no support. Like, they're supposed to be like up here and they don't have support. It's harder for me to have a bowel movement. It's harder for me, while I am having bowel movement, to push, because my pelvic floor has worked so hard to like try to stay inside my body, that it is just so weak. It's so weak. I get so bloated, and I will put I will put this up here so that you can see what it actually looks like on the daily. And I said before, and I'll say it again, I work out. So it's just like, how I get, like, especially when stress is involved on top of everything, I get so bloated and I get so backed up, and my body just like is unable to push forward or push out. Like, literally, I'm looking forward to claiming autonomy of my body after the surgery, because it's so hard right now, because all these different muscles are trying to compensate, all these different organs are trying to compensate for my core being so weak. It just overall has made me angrier. It's made me more tired. It's made me like be in so much pain all the time that I had to make a change. I did the workouts, I did the physical therapy. Now it's time to take it to the next step. This is not something that can get fixed in the gym. Like, I can't reconstruct my breast in the gym. I cannot reconstruct my core in the gym. And I know that this is something that is not covered by insurance. That's another topic. And so I know that this is not something that everyone can afford. But I know that throughout this whole list is worse and will take even more to try and fix than if I just fix it now and go from here and recover fully and well and not have to deal with it anymore, because it sucks. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. My surgery is next month, and I am getting ready to get everything set up, and I will love to take you guys along. So make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell, because from now on, I will be showing you how I'm preparing for my surgery and how it's going, and checking in with you guys. And if you have any questions, or if you've done this before, please let us know in the comments. This is a community. I really want everyone to feel comfortable to tell their own stories respectfully. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know this one was a long one. I promise the next parts are not going to be as long and talky. If you stayed all the way till the end, let's put some yellow hearts in the comments so that I know who to specifically thank. And make sure to subscribe, because we're in this together. The ones who know. Okay, thanks. Bye.